This is Dabu 7. Interfax is now reporting that the Kremlin has put out word of a foiled attack on a major natural gas pipeline that runs from Russia to Turkey. This is called the Turk Stream. The Kremlin saying that several people have been arrested during an attempt to sabotage this pipeline that links Russia to Turkey and to southern Europe. This pipeline has a capacity of 31.5 billion cubic meters per year, and it was launched in 2020. They're saying that certain forces have already made an attempt on the Turk Stream. The saboteurs being caught, several people in that group, they're saying that they wanted to blow it up on Russian territory, on the soil, and they're connecting these people with Ukraine. They're stating directly that they are connected in with that group, and that this all comes connected with the string of events that started and that also saw the bridge get taken out there near Crimea. So things have been heating up in this region. And of course, we had the 2 Nord Stream hits and attacks. This is the last pipeline right now that Russia has into Europe. This is like their last leg, and they were trying to cut it off. As they state here, this is the last one beside Nord Stream running oil into Europe. So very interesting, besides the ones that go through Ukraine. I'll leave links here. I'll continue to update with more information as I get it. Make sure to follow me on Twitter. This has been Dabu 7. Much love.
Woo, as you see. Shalom, shalom, Yahshua Allah. I want to start off first things first, giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Rahakadash. Pray that Hebrew tongues, creating after Heavenly Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to you, sister brothers living in truth. And shalom to the brothers and sisters listening and studying sure themselves approved. Shalom. Now, as you just seen from the whistleblower, and I bet you, my bottom dollar, that America, Babylon has something to do with that. They're trying to cut the bear off. So they already blew up the Nord Stream 1 and 2. And see, during this lesson, and by this whistleblower, I found that I didn't know. I now understand why Moscow, Putin, and them went in the uproar when the Nord Stream blew up, because they already have another one that they got with Turkey. The Turkish natural gas pipeline, the Turk Stream, they have that. So Russia's still getting natural gas. It's just Europe is not getting no natural gas. That's why Europe, the beast, is hurting so bad, and the bear, Russia, is still able to thrive. Because, and I understand too why Turkey, which in the Bible, we're going to get to that, is Gomer, and in ancient sense is Gomer, why they're so tied at the hip. Turkey and Russia have a natural pipeline, the Turk Stream. So now I understand why the Turks always stay up under Putin. They always stay up under Russia, because that's their lifeline right there. So now we're going to get to the scriptures on what's going on right now. You see, the Babylonian, the American Edomites, they're trying to cut this burr off. And it's been scriptural that this everything that's going on right now would happen, that they would fight like this. So through the power of Yahweh Shah, we're going to break over these scriptures, and I'm going to show you why Babylon the Great, America, is trying to cut the burr off, and why they're even fighting anyway. You know, this is all biblical though. You know, the Edomites, they're divided. You got Western Edomites over here in America. You got Eastern Edomites over there in Russia. You know, in Europe. All the Edomites are fighting. Because there's one particular group of Edomites that's trying to take everything. And they have a diabolical plan they have to put in motion. And they're running out of time to set it up. And then as they're trying to set their plan up, they have another group of Edomites that's disrupting everything. Because they don't want to do it. Because they don't benefit from that plan. It only benefits the 1948ers with this diabolical plan. Everybody else is just cannon fodder. So they're fighting against it. They're bumping up against it. So let's go to the scriptures. And that's big. I'm going to keep my eye on that, y'all. So I'm going to keep my eye on their situation. And the Most High is making it easy for us to do it. Because you got whistleblowers that are, you know, because I didn't know they had the Turk Stream. You know, I thought he was going to export natural gas from China or somewhere else, his allies. He still got gas. You know, so all you did was hurt your ally. When Babylon the Great blew up that Nord Stream, they hurt their own people. And see, that's big too, because like everybody's looking at how Babylon the Great, America treats their allies. Like, you just blew your ally up, left them out hanging, and really left them vulnerable to their enemy. So let's go to Jeremiah. I want to make a point before I start, because who's all doing this is the top elite banking families, the 1948ers, which, you know, if you've been following us for a while, you should know who that is. You should know who that is. So check it out. This is Jeremiah 50:45. And it reads, "Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord, that he that have taken against Babylon, and his purposes that he have purpose against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them." So that right there is Yahushua got a thing against Babylon, which is going into America. His whole everything, Yahushua is getting ready to destroy America in a very dramatic, you know, marvelous fashion, which we're witnessing it right now. America's being broke down. By what? First, they losing their allies. All their allies are becoming weak, and that's going to make Babylon the Great weak. You know, the infrastructure's getting all messed up. The whole system's been destroyed. They done lost their wisdom. And then the scripture says, you know, the Chaldeans, you know, ancient Chaldeans going to Esau. And it says, surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Who's the least of the flock? We talking about Amalekite. We talking about the top 1% of the Edomites, the 1948ers. They're the least. They're the smallest group of people on the face of the planet, but they're the group of people that's dictating and creating all this ruckus, this you know, all the commotion all over the earth. They're the ones who told Babylon the Great to blow up that Nord Stream. You best believe that was told by the 1948ers. They're the ones dictating and telling America, Babylon the Great, to make all these moves, which is like really helping break Babylon the Great down so they can implement their new beast system. You know, in Babylon the Great, America, you know, these Americans, these little politicians, they so dumb. They're really puppets. You know, they do whatever the elites tell them to do. So the elites said, go blow up that Nord Stream to try to stop Russia from creating all this ruckus. Because Russia, when you look up the word Russia, it does go into ruckus. Try to stop them from creating, you know, it's like somebody getting disgruntled. Like you hit the plan up and everybody breaking up the spoils, and then somebody like, hey man, I ain't getting much off that plan. I don't like that. I'm gonna do my own thing. So that's what Russia's doing right now, is their own thing. The elites don't like that. They're like, hey man, you need to follow suit. I'm doing this. You know, and they're going off script. And that was prophesied in the Bible. We're gonna get to that in a minute, Ezekiel. But I just wanted to show right here who the major players are and what's really going on and who's making these moves. So the elites, you know, the She tribe of Esau, the Edomites, they have a group of disgruntled Edomites that's like messing their plans up. Because really, that Spirit of the Lord messing their plans up. He's making them fight amongst each other. He said, modern day Egyptian versus Egyptian. You know, so that they're fighting. So he's using America, Babylon the Great, because they always tell Babylon the Great what to do. They're trying to use them to get them back under subjection, and it's not going to work. Because these disgruntled Edomites, you know, they're called like the bear. They're described as a bear, and they strong. So they like the strong man. Like, I ain't doing that. Matter of fact, I'm coming for you. So, hey, they got major problems. Esau got major problems right now as he's trying to implement his beast system, because he has a group which are very strong Edomites that don't want to go with the plan. They want to go off script, and they want to be number one. They like, I'm going to be the head. So, and it's a very good thing to see too, because most of the Edomites have always been in unity. They always been, you know, in unison. And now with the Spirit of the Lord coming to destroy Esau, he's breaking up that unity, how like our unity is broke up. Like, we're coming back into unity, the hopeful elect, and then Esau is starting to become disorganized. NATO's becoming fractured. Like, they fighting amongst each other. So let's get to what the real juice, the real, you know, the meaty part of this meal I'm preparing right now through the Spirit of Yahushua, and that's found in Ezekiel. And matter of fact, I'm going to go to the blue letter on this. Let's go to the blue letter, because I want to break some words down. So let's go to Ezekiel Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 1. It says, "And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of my God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him." So who is the land? Who is Gog? That's talking about Russia. Because what is Russia? Russia and Putin, all them is Edomites, man. Yahushua don't like Edomites. He just using them right now. So he said, prophesy against Gog. Set thy face against Gog. So we don't like them damn Edomites. But we do like the fact that they fighting the other Edomites. You know? And he said, "At the land of my God." So I'm going to go get this. Let's get this interlinear nearer. And you got Gog, which is Russia. Then I had to break down Magog. I'm like, who is Magog? And Magog is the land of Gog. So Gog and Magog are both Russia. That's Yahushua talking about Russia right there. You know? So let's go back to it. So he talking about Russia is what Yahushua talking about right there. And then we're going to read 3. And he said, "And say, Thus said the Lord Yahweh, Behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal." So he's against Russia. And Meshach and Tubal go into some sons of Japhet. So it's basically talking about that land. Because you look at where Japhet was located at, Japhet settled right where Russia is to this day. So that's talking about Russia. This precept right here. And 4 is really going to be the kicker. It's going to show us why Russia is fighting against Babylon the Great and the beast. So check it out. This is Ezekiel 38 and 4. "And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and will bring thee forth and all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, and all of them handling swords." So that's going into Russia's military. And I already say, it said, "Bring forth thy army in great company." That's why Russia has a lot of allies. Because Yahushua said that he would give Russia a great company with bucklers and shields. Russia has China in their pocket. They have Iran in their pocket. They got North Korea in their pocket, which I think they're going to get South Korea if they don't get blew up. They got North Korea in their pocket. They have the BRICS nations. You got India. India's in their pocket. And then the Saudi Arabias have just sided with Russia. They got the Kushites, Ethiopia, Libya, Syria. Like all these countries are starting to side up with Russia. And that's because it was prophesied in the word. And he said, "I will put the hooks into thy jaws." So probably Putin didn't want to do this. He probably wanted to, do something else or, look at other interests. But Yahushua said, "I will put them hooks in your jaws." So Yahushua is making Russia, which goes to President Vladimir Putin, do these things that he's doing. Because when I look at it, Babylon the Great, and the chief tribe of Amalek, Amalek, the 1948ers, they're like forcing his hand into doing this. Because either he fight back or bend over and give in to them. And, Russia, Esau is built on a lot of pride. So, dude, I got all these nukes and strong military. I'd be damned if I bow down to you. No. Guess what? We're going to fight. I didn't want to, but you're making me. So that's why he's taking Ukraine back, because Ukraine, they're trying to put weapons. They was trying to use Ukraine to destroy Russia by proxy, called proxy wars. Babylon the Great didn't want to attack Russia head on. So what they was going to do was arm up another country, Ukraine, armor them up, put them with weapons and make them destroy Russia. And we see Putin, he an ex-KGB agent, ex-military. Them Edomites still got to see a little bit of their wisdom. So they're smart. So they knew Babylon the Great was going to do that. So that's why they're attacking first. And he done set up, this dude done set up plans. It's like he done advised, and he knew that those small hatters, 1948ers, were going to do this. So he's really ahead of the game on them. Plus, the Spirit of the Lord is with him right now to do what he's about to do. Because we just read it right here in verse 4. That Yahushua said that he would bring forth all thy army, horses and horsemen, all cloth with all sorts of armor, even a great company, all handling swords. Because this is going to make Esau clash to bring about World War III. Because in World War III, Esau is done with. That's the end of his kingdom. They're going to fight each other and blow up their own stuff. A lot of missiles going to hit Russia. A lot of missiles going to hit Babylon the Great. A lot of missiles going to hit Europe. Basically, most of the missiles going to hit wherever Esau has things built at. That's the primary thing that's going to get destroyed. So check it out. We're going to hit and see some of that great company that's going to, roll with Russia in verse 5. And it says, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them all of them with shield and helmet. Persia, the modern day Persians, is Iran. Iran has nuclear missiles. Iran been talking like, hey, we about to get down to dirty too. They talking about blowing up Israel. Is what Iran been talking for a minute. So they're clicked up with Russia. And they said Ethiopia, which when you look at Ethiopia, it's talking about them Cushites. And it said Libya, which is Ishmael, Middle Eastern. You look at a lot of these Middle Easterns, Ishmael, they're all clicked up with Putin. And you got to think too, why they're doing that too. Babylon the Great, America, what was they doing the 2001, 2002, when they fought in the Middle East and blew up Iraq, Pakistan, what other countries they blew up? They blew up Iraq, Pakistan, all those countries right there. America went and blew up and took the oil. They didn't forget about that, man. That's not forgot about. Talk about Libya. Plus, what was that dude's name? Muammar Gaddafi. Him. That dude was the president, I want to say, of Libya. I want to say that. Muammar Gaddafi, which I might look that up real quick to make sure I ain't off on that. But I want to say either he was the president of Libya or Syria. One of those. And he was going to make Africa back, the economy back with their precious, their precious, their goods, their diamonds, the gold, the precious metals, the resources. He's going to back the economy with that. And Babylon the Great was like, absolutely not. And went over there and killed that man. That has not been forgotten. That has not been forgotten at all. So that's why Libya is now clicked up with Russia, because they want some get back. They want some get back. All these countries, like everything Babylon the Great done did, go in these countries, blow stuff up. Europe too, the European Union, NATO, done blew stuff up. That has not been forgotten. These people just they've been waiting. And see, Russia, Russia's like, you know what? You got a problem with America? Come over here. You got a problem with America? Come over here. Guess what? We all gonna gang up on this whore. We're gonna get rid of the beast she riding on, which is European Union, NATO. NATO's getting broken up. It's getting all messed up. So they're getting rid of the beast. Because before you fight that whore, because that whore, and she ain't pumping like she used to. First you gotta get rid of that beast. Like a bodyguard, the security. And that's what Putin is doing. Russia is busting up NATO. NATO is fighting amongst each other. NATO really about to be done with. They ain't got no natural gas. They're fighting with each other. I heard France, Italy, they all got problems with each other. Us, another country too. It escapes me. I want to say Portugal. I want to say them, but NATO, the countries in Europe is fighting against each other right now. They all not on one accord no more. And I can see why it's going to get worse, because they ain't got no natural gas. Their economy is free falling. I think UK wants to get rid of their president. I think they got some new chick, and they don't like her. Because they got a mess over there pretty much. European Union is in a straight shambles right now. And then look, they're going to be angry too, because their biggest ally, which is Babylon, America, blew up their natural gas. So they looking like, dang, I'm trying to fight this bear over here, Russia, and his host of, all the little countries that clicked up with him. And now I don't even have natural gas to supply for my military, my people, because you blew it up. So how can I fight? I ain't got no natural gas. And they just look, the beast to me is about to get run up, about to get done in. The beast is about to get rolled up. So the beast is in trouble, and that whore is in trouble, which goes into America. Because you don't have it. Russia up here clicking up. Russia like, what's that? I could think of Russia like building a super team of basketball, or like the Justice League. With all the superheroes, Batman, Superman, they over clicking up. I'm talking about all these countries is going into Russia like, hey, I want in on this too. You about to whoop on America? I want in on that too. Can I get some weapons? That's why the verse said, with even a great company, not a small company, a great company. And you can see it happening before our very eyes. So those three countries, which, as I break that down, let me go to, make sure I got that right. I don't want to spit no false stuff to y'all. I don't even know how to spell that dude's name. Let me see if I can spell his last name. think it's right there. Yep, I was right. He was the president of Libya, Muammar Muhammad Abu Mayar al-Gaddafi. That guy. And he was loved by his country. That's why Libya is now clicking up with Russia, because they want some get back, man. They love that dude. And then, like, you got to think too, Iran lost a key general when Trump was president. A key beloved general they did a drone strike. Iran has not forgot about that. That's it. A lot of stuff happened. And, you know, because Babylon the Great is like such a grind system. You know, they got all this entertainment, all these distractions. Like, people that ain't paying attention to prophecy or in the world, they don't think of these things and they forget. Us prophets, you know, we always tuned in on what's going on, and we pay attention to what's going around the world. We ain't forgot about that. And you best believe they ain't forgot about that. That's why the scriptures is coming alive right now to this day. Go to that, because those people ain't forgot. Iran lost a key general during the last end of Trump's presidency. They won't get back for that. You know, a lot of people, it ain't just us, the nation Israel won't pay back on Esau. Other countries got something to do with Esau too. Like, hey, I got issues with you, man. And primarily Babylon the Great, America, because these is the most evil, wickedest Edomites. The most evil Edomites reside here right in America. And trust and believe, we know all about it as Israelites. We know about Esau's wickedness over here in America. So check it out. So let me see. I want to end off with 6. Ezekiel 38:6. And it says, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togarmah of the north quarters, and all his bands, and many people with them. Gomer, modern day Gomer is Turkey. And check this out, y'all. This is big. You can look this up. NATO, Gomer, Turkey is a member of NATO. So now I understand how Putin was so easy to disband NATO, because he already had a spy within that group. Because Turkey is going to side with Putin. Turkey is not about to, click up with NATO. I think they just used NATO, but they was always going to be, just like the scripture said, Gomer's clicked up with Russia. Let's go get that too. Let's go get that too for edification, to show you that. Check it out. And that just shows how dumb Esau is. And I'm like, why would you let Turkey in NATO when you can see clear as day that they're going to, they're going to side. They got a whole pipeline built with Russia. They're going to side with Russia. Where they at? I know they in here. Or did they get kicked out? There you go. Turkey. Turkey's in NATO. So all Putin had to do, pick up the phone, call the Turkey president, hey man, what NATO doing? And NATO gonna be like, oh, they doing this, they got that. And plus, Turkey's involved in NATO. So Putin used Turkey to bust NATO up. It's like I got a spy, it's like it's a certain group I'm into it with, but one of their people, he report back to me. I can infiltrate that group real easy. I can, manipulate, influence it through my spy. And that's what Russia had. And that was all through the Lord, through Yahweh Shah to set that up like that. Because he told you in the scriptures, and said, the devil ain't paying attention. Gomer is linked up with who? With Russia. And we just watched from that, the whistleblower, Turkey and Russia have a natural gas pipeline together. You think Turkey gonna go against Russia and they got a pipeline together? And that's why, and look, they stopped them. It's like Putin knew they was gonna go for his pipeline after they just blew up the Nord Stream. That's what I'm looking at Babylon the Great. Like, if you was gonna do that, you should have went for that one first, then that one second. That would make sense. Why would you blow up your allies' pipeline first, then try to go after your enemy's pipeline, and he catch you? So Putin them seen you blow up the Nord Stream, so they put extra security around their pipeline. They ain't fools. They show you the Babylonians, the American Edomites, hey, they at like retarded stage. With like a little graham cracker and a football helmet on, because they doing stuff that's just like completely retarded. I mean completely retarded. I'm looking at them like, God dang, man. I think a little 7-year-old got more sense than y'all. Y'all got CIA, FBI, and this the best plan you come up with? That didn't make sense. And then you're going to blow up the Nord Stream, then try to go after his pipeline. And he got extra security around that. Like the whistleblower said, that's Putin's last leg right there. So you know he gonna defend that heavily. Dummies. So they done captured them dude. They probably in there squealing, telling. You know, they telling it. So, bam, man, hey, it's going down. Now look, you just got caught trying to blow up his pipeline. That's more evidence against you, Babylon the Great. More evidence against you, America. Like that, like if he was gonna do war, he really revving up for war. Now, as I said, somebody might eat a nuke, might eat an arrow pretty soon. ICBM. It might be some retaliation for that. Like, oh, you gonna try to blow up my pipe stream? Check this out. You know, they ready the missiles. So it's gonna be some big things from that. And now I'm gonna show you something else, y'all, Charlotte, which is gonna be like, you're gonna be like, oh my man. You're gonna shake your head at this, man, to show you these Babylonians, these American Edomites are truly the devil in the flesh. Watch this. Let me show you something right here. There we go. I don't know why I do all that. Let me see. Watch this, Joshua. There we go. I don't know. It's like they just got rid of my. I had this tab already pulled up. I'm doing some weird stuff. So check it out. Check out what these devils is doing, y'all, Sharala. Check it out. Check it out. It says energy traders are making a killing exporting U.S. natural gas to Europe as prices soar, with some single shipments bringing in 200 million. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So these devils now blew up their ally, NATO, European Union's pipe stream, and now they're selling them natural gas at a very high price. Can you now say that's not the devil? How the hell? And see, that's why that beast is gonna hate the whore. How the hell you gonna blow my stuff up? I'm like, okay, you blew my natural gas up. I need help. Give me some natural gas, and then you give me natural gas, but you sell it to me at a very high price. You gonna make a killing off of, of my calamity that you did? You know that right there. Hey man, if I was done, I have a major problem with that. You got me messed up. That's almost like you coming in my house, taking all my food. You take all my food, take my water, and then I be like, I go to my homie, hey man, homie, I need some help. And then you like, I got you. And then he selling me a bottle of water for like $50 a pop. Or he sent me a little bag of chips and they like $30 a piece. Like, hey man, that's not an ally, man. That's not help right there. That is not how you help your friend. Like, you ain't good to your own self. Like, that's wickedness. That's real wickedness right there. They blew up the Nord Stream. Which guys lessons I did on that. They blew up the Nord Stream. And now they want to sell them, because I knew they was going to go somewhere to get natural gas. I knew America was going to kick in and help them. But they're doing it. Now, I ain't going to sell it to you for the low. I'm going to sell it to you for a real high price so I can make money off of, man, that's a setup, man. That's some real wicked stuff right there. That's some real wicked stuff right there. Let's read a little bit about this. It says energy companies and traders are raking in huge profits selling U.S. natural gas to Europe as prices on the continent skyrocket, with a single shipment netting around $200 million of profit. $200 million of profit, Yasharala, according to industry experts. U.S. exports of natural gas across the Atlantic have surged in 2022 as companies pounce on the huge earnings on an offer, while European governments facing a Russian supply squeeze desperately try to fill their storage tanks before winter. So, oh my Lord. So you create a disaster. You blow up my Nord Stream, my ability to get natural gas, and then you profit off of something you did to me. And this is my ally? You supposed to be my ally. Russian and blew up my Nord Stream. You blew my Nord Stream up. You blew up my natural gas. Then when I holler at you, I need some help, I need some gas, you charge me a very high price so you could profit off of what, boy, I have hey, them Europeans is crazy, man. Hey, I have a major problem. Especially, man, wait till they go in this winter and they cold, and they people up there riding the streets because they cold. Hey, man, they got to ready the nukes. Hey, man, look here, you did this to me. Like, their economy was already doing bad because they put sanctions on Russia and they backfired. So then they, trying to get their resources together. The Nord Stream 1 and 2 get blew up by America, blows it up. You know, Joe Butthead said it. Then the Secretary of Defense came out and said, yeah, we did it. And we did it, you know, make sure Putin wouldn't get it no more. You know, so now I need some natural gas and you're going to charge me a high price to get it. That, woo, hey, that is wickedness right there. That is wickedness, y'all, Sharala. Like, oh my Lord. Like, woo, hey, these devils something else. Like, if you needed any little doubt, any clue, man, look at that. And this is how they do a friend. See, we know better. The Bible tells us not to trust our enemy. We know Esau's a dang devil in the flesh. And I'm looking at it like even Esau can't trust Esau. Look at he just stabbed him in the back. I'm going to take away from you. Then when you need something, I'm going to charge you a high price for it. So check it out. It says, you're not talking about a margin. You're talking about a multiplier. Lauren Sagelin, an energy investment banker who hosts the Redefining Energy podcast, said about the so-called arbitrage trade. All in all, it's insane, he told Insider. Heck, yeah, that's insane. That's craziness. Crazy, y'all, Sharala. How the hell? You blow up my resource. You supposed to be my buddy. You blow my resource up. Now, I'm in a bad situation. I got to fight a war. I holler at you for some help, and you like, I got you, homie. But I'm going to charge you like quadruple the price. That's not help. That's not aid, man. That's not help. That is not help, you know? So, might read a little bit more, but I might put this in the description box because you can read it yourself if you want to read it. I ain't going to read all of it. It says, Sanglin said companies with gas to sell in the U.S. can fill a large ship and send it across the Atlantic for around $60 million. Woo! But I said, they're making a killing on natural gas now, boy. If you got a company with natural gas, and they would just say, the getting is good, baby. $60 million. You're going to profit at least $60 million with each little ship. You know, and with the cargo fetching around $275 million in Europe. So if it's 60, you know, here, you send it to Europe, that's 275. So that's more than doubling. I want to say, is that triple, Yasharala? Is that tripling? You know, because you know, 120 million would be double. So they, hey, 275 million a year, hey, so they about to get rich. So it makes me think like, how many of these politicians have, you know, insider trading or stock in these natural gas companies? You know how Esau think it's all about money. So they probably blew that up to make some money. Probably had them 1948ers looking at it too. Like, we're going to make a killing. I'm going to tell America, go blow that up. And then we're going to sell it to them. But we're going to up the price. Couldn't be me though. I'd be like, what? Oh man, this was coming to you, man. Matter of fact, I'd be over there talking to Putin like, hey man, you know what? You right, man. These dudes over here, they ain't right, man. So, hey, I'm with you. How we going to go over there and get them? That's it. I can see that happening. Like I said, NATO is going to turn on America, which I'm going to go. We're going to get that. We're going to leave off with that. Now, I'll put this in the comment, the description box, so you can read it about the money they're making a killing off of the beast, European Union, NATO. But I'm going to go get this scripture because that's the whole title of the lesson. And like I've been saying this for weeks now. It's like I pull this precept up every week. I go to this precept because you can just see it happening. Yahweh is putting in your face like the beast is gonna hate the whore. And you keep seeing reasons why. And this is like, wow, man. This is what you did to your biggest ally. Because it really, when you think about it, that's all Babylon the Great got left is NATO as an ally. If they lose NATO, really, Babylon the Great is already finished. But if you lose NATO, hey man, especially if NATO decides to click up with Putin, Russia, it's a wrap. That's gonna be the world versus America, basically. You know, it's gonna get to like that, man. You might, as well, hey, they really finished, man. So let's go to Revelation, because I'm gonna title this lesson that, because I'm like, that's why. Because I'm like, ain't nowhere in the world you gonna blow my stuff up. You know, then could try to sell me what I need back that you destroyed at a high price. I feel like it should be free. God damn it. You blew my stuff. That's like somebody come in and break my TV. You know, it's my homie. You like, hey man, I got you, man. I broke your TV, my bad. Okay, I got a TV. You know, I'll sell it to you for about $5,000. That's not helping me. Man, you taking advantage of me, man. I feel like you really thumb your nose at me to see how dumb I am, you know. You done broke my thing, which we got a problem with that already. Then for you, gonna say for a nice gesture, I'm gonna sell you what I destroyed, but I'm gonna sell it to you at a very high price. I feel like you did that on purpose. you taking advantage. You basically trying to call me dumb, man. That's almost like worse than bullying right there. That's right there is like that's a whole type of another wicked right there to do some stuff like that. You come take away what I need, then you come say I got your help, but sell it to me at a super high price, not at a regular price, not at a low price, but at a super high price. So that's really taking advantage of somebody is what they're doing. Babylon the Great is taking advantage of the European Union right now, and they caused it. And I'm looking at the European, NATO and the beast of the European Union. Like, I want to say, how dumb are y'all to take this? How dumb are you to accept that from Babylon the Great? Because Putin, he got his natural gas. He ain't worried about it. He was just getting extras off of it. I found something out new I didn't know. He got the Turk Stream. So he got natural gas. So you didn't hurt Putin by blowing up that Nord Stream. You hurt your ally by blowing up that Nord Stream. And then, to make matters worse, they need gas now, and then you're going to profit off of something that you put them in a bad situation with. So we're going to go right here. This is Revelation 17 and 16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore. It shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Because that's what I would do. I'd be damned. You going to destroy my economy. And then you further destroy my economy by charging me a high price for something I need. You clowning me now, So if I was the NATO, which the scripture say it, they're going to turn on America. America about to lose NATO off of that move we just seen right there. You gonna blow up my natural gas and charge me a high price? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? As I be looking at them, man, I look at them crazy. Like, hey, man, I need a meeting. Go get the Joe Butthead. Get him on the phone. And I be like, hey, man, I know you ain't charging me $200 and $300 million for no natural gas. You done blew up my natural gas. That's what you doing? And his old stuttering, but he probably catch up. I like with that. Now the people up in the green, he'll probably go all over the place. Like, I can't talk to these damn fools. He probably hang the phone up. Ready my missiles. Ready now. Matter of fact, they probably hang up on Joe Butthead. Call Vladimir Putin. Tell him I'm ready to do business. You right, man. These Americans are evil. You are so right. Now, can I get some gas? They gonna call Putin. Now and I said, NATO gotta go to Putin for some gas. Hey, Putin probably looking at the phone like, I'm waiting on you to call me. Didn't I tell you the Americans weren't no good? Didn't I tell you that? They probably like, man, you right. I need some gas. Now, how we going to attack America? They probably talking about that as we speak right now. They probably on the phone with Putin right now, talking amongst each other like, you know what? You were right. And I'm going to help. We're going to go overseas. We're going to attack this horde together. This horde been profiting. He probably would have telling Putin, like, can you believe they charging me this? Putin probably like, I'd have told your dumb butt. Then I tell you how they get down. Now, shut up. Take these little missiles. And we're going to shoot at this date. You take them from this side. I take them from this side. We got China going to take them from this side. And it's over with. It's over with. This whore about to get, what that scripture say, we're going to read that again. We're going to read that again. Revelation 7:16. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast. Talking about European Union now. These shall hate the whore. Who's the whore? Babylon the Great, America. That's why this country, you can tell, it's built like a whore because it represents whores. You look at all the famous people in America right now, and there's a bunch of hoes, a bunch of whores. This country, it defends whores because that's the nature of America. It's whoredom. Hold yourself out to get rich. That's how you make it in Babylon the Great, baby. So, and it said they shall make her desolate. So they about to get on there and tell all the crimes. Matter of fact, they telling on their own selves. It's already out in the open. And it said make her naked. So that's taking away the trade. They're going to probably take away the trade. Oh, I ain't give you this no more. I ain't give you that no more. And it says she'll eat her flesh. They about to get the yapping on this whore. And burn her with fire. That's them ICBM missiles, which will be launched pretty soon. So that's why it's for us to forsake this whore. Don't be like this whore. Forget America, man. It's time to get and take the covenant of Yahweh Shah. Getting this truth. And get ready for, salvation. Get ready for deliverance of Yahweh Shah. Like, hope there's a chariot with your name on it. We gotta get out of here. This place, man, it's time to push the eject button, abort button on this heifer, because she's done. I'm looking at the moves she's making, and I'm just like, wow. And this is like got me in wow. I'm like, Yahabashah is spot on. So I hope this is edifying. All to the power, Yahabashah. Like a good watchman, Yahshua, I'm gonna stay on it. Anything I see new, I'm gonna report it. I'm not letting nothing squeak past me, man. I'm up here watching prophecy like it's the playoffs, like it's the finals, like it's it's March Madness or something. I'm glued in, y'all. So I'm locked in on prophecy, and I'm watching because it has me excited. Because Yahweh is like, he just springing to life. Like, didn't I tell you I was gonna do that? Watch this. Watch. And I'm like, whoa, what's happening? Like, to see your power at work is very fascinating, man. It's very exciting. It's like we over cheerleading, like, man, Yahweh scoring touchdowns on this devil. And Esau over there scrambling. The devil got to get ready to throw a Hail Mary. He behind. He's finished. And to watch these devils' pride get wiped away is so, man, it just makes you just happy and glad. I go to work and I see Esau, like, I seen one eat in the restroom crying one day. It just put me in good, like, man, these devils' pride is gone. They finished. They walk around depressed. I'm like, yeah, man, that's my power. Whooping your ass. How does it feel, Esau? How does it feel? You know what? I'm loving it. I'm loving it, Yasharala. So with that, I want to say, Kwam Yasharala, Detail Baba Bob, Shalom.